Hello, all Scorpio, Sun, and Rising. Welcome to your astrology forecast for the month of May 2022. So make sure to watch your rising sign first, as these charts are designed according to someone with the Scorpio rising. Then watch your sun sign to basically get more information and clarity on what may be happening for you in the month of May. So, without further ado, Scorpio, Sun, and Rising, particular rising, Venus entered Aries, which is your sixth house on May 2nd. So, it's already been there for a few days. And what it is doing is basically it is really calling for you to have a health routine or really calling for you to have a health routine. It's really sparking that initiative to go ahead and do that and make sure that you are being conscientious about your health and what's going on with your body. And also, as well as starting a work project, maybe in the works with a particular team, which you may be spearheading, or you may be the leader of that group or that project. You are very focused and determined to hit your target goal and to have a favorable outcome. Because, I mean, what's the point of, you know, having a goal and trying to do something if it doesn't turn out well, right? That's the goal. It doesn't always happen that way, but at least it's the goal. And you're determined to do that, to have that happen. And you may have to decide to strike out on your own, or take a leadership role that you weren't initially expecting to take during this time. Um, there may be disruptions in the workplace, explosive events within work relationships, things being revealed about what's going on there. Yeah. And then on May 10th, Mercury, just a heads up, Mercury will be stationed retrograde starting May 10th and for the rest of the month of May. So just be prepared and aware of, if anything malfunctions, anything just going haywire, you're gonna just, you won't be stressed because you already know what's up, basically. Also on June 10th, Jupiter will be entering Aries in your sixth house and giving you a burst of creativity, energy, optimism. There be a desire for people to honor your competence for what you have been learning, what you've mastered, what you know how to do. So there may be that feeling of either desiring it or others giving you it, giving you that recognition for what you do and what you've mastered, the skills you've mastered. It's been a long journey for you, and on that journey, you've been learning. You've been um, learning your gifts that you've always had, learning how to use them, effectively and efficiently, as well as gaining additional skills along the way that just really just has taken you to another level. Um, there may be travel for work, and yeah, definitely maybe travel for work, long distance travel, as well as like, short, long distance travel, if that makes any sense. Like you might go somewhere that's at a distance, like in another state, let's say, but only for the weekend, or, like only for a day or two or whatever. Um, it's traveling for work, or due to work. Um, definitely may be in the works for you. And also just grasping new ways to integrate your spirituality into your everyday life. Like you're really figuring that out and taking off the mask as far as like, um, this is who I am. I don't have to hide it in order to still be able to do the job that I do. That's kind of like the feeling that I get from that. So, anywho, on May 24th, Mars joins the party in your sixth house of Aries. And, Mars gets it going. But Mars was in Pisces for pretty much the entire month because it doesn't enter Aries until May 24th at the very tail end of the month. So while it was in Pisces, Mars was really opening you up to a new level of compassion, changing how you move in the world and the actions that you decide to take. It was just a really transformative time period to get you prepared for this catapult that's going to happen once Mars enters Aries. It's going to be a major event which either has already happened or will happen that will cause you to surrender to a higher power. And yeah, and once that happens, you're just going to just move into a new level of mastery. It's going to be really beautiful. I can't wait for that to happen for you, Scorpio, Sun and Rising. On May 16th, we have a total lunar eclipse in Scorpio, which is your first house if you are a Scorpio rising. And so with that, we're dealing with image, we're dealing with character of a person, characteristics, personality, physical condition of a person, as well as your physical appearance. So that's the energy. And when it comes to lunar eclipse, it's basically a full moon intensified. So it's releasing, it's letting go, it's completing cycles, it's celebration of completing cycles because you want to go into a new cycle with gratitude, right? And a happy, light heart. So that's what's happening in your first house in dealing with possibly, I'm feeling more like a physical appearance, like a huge transformation of your physical appearance. Like finally, what you have decided to do to how you look is complete. Kind of reminds me of um locks, dreadlocks. They called it back in the day the ugly phase. Never liked that wording. I'm glad that kind of died down. But just to give you an idea, kind of like the ugly duckling. Like everybody thinks you're ugly because you look different or you don't look how they want you to look, and then you grow and you sprout into what you were always meant to be, and then they're like, damn, missed that. Yeah, just like the quote unquote ugly phase of the dreadlocks, where it's short, it doesn't really hold well, it's still trying to get its lock, it looks funny, and then boom, once it all pans out, like, damn, I look good. Yes, that's the feeling. That's the feeling. So, with that being said, actually, let's find out what exactly is Scorpio rising. What is this total lunar eclipse releasing and letting go and removing? And woo! Do you need more time to yourself? A break from thinking too much? A kind encounter with a friend? Your needs matter, and it's time to honor them. Booyah with happiness on the bottom. Booyah. Your needs. So don't be out here trying to change. I'm just grabbing my cards that fell. Don't be out here trying to change how you look, trying to change your personality up just to make other people feel good or make them feel comfortable. What do you need? Right? What do you need? Honor that. And it's so cute. She's out here chilling. Honor that in how you change and how you transform, because you're going to transform. You're a Scorpio. That's Scorpio sun or rising, it doesn't matter. Those energies is always transforming. That's why the hair always is like kind of like the first thing that takes that transformation, and then you'll see other things happening. But always transforming. You don't have to be stuck in a particular mode in order to satisfy other people. Release trying to satisfy other people and honor what you need. Anyhow, what's the most important message, Holy Spirit, for Scorpio Sun and Rising for the month of May 2022? Most important message for them for the month of May. Ooh. 2. Archangel Raphael. Intuition. Health. Healing. Your 6th house. Okay? Intuition, health, healing. There might be a Pisces in your life, or even a Cancer, but more so a Pisces, that may help you with that feeling. But it also reminds me, with this fish on his arm, it reminds me of Mars being in Pisces. So whatever you learned in those lessons, whatever happened during that time while Mars is in Pisces, remember that. Take it all in, because this total lunar eclipse, this month, this energy of May is calling for you to use your intuition when it comes in regards to your health. There may definitely be some health issues that you've been ignoring or that you've been putting off. Don't do that. Make sure you check in on it. Make sure you are spot on. And don't wait. You intuitively know. Get the healing done. Yeah. So that's a major thing for you, Scorpio. Major thing is healing and health. Healing and health. Even more so than the work situation. And it may be something at work that's causing you to feel sick, or your energy is just getting zapped. Whatever it is, you have healing powers. So make sure that you are expending your energy wisely and people aren't taking too much from you. Okay, you are valuable, Scorpio. With that being said, have a wonderful May, and I'll see you in the next forecast. Peace.